What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the 4J podcast, where we're four brothers, four voices, endless takes, and just pure comedy. I'm Jamie. I'm your host here, and I'm gonna pass it on to let the other guys kind of introduce themselves as well.
What's up, guys? This is Jonathan. I know we back for this is our third weekend of making, man. So hopefully we can keep this up and bring some entertainment to you guys, TV, because I know my lot is gonna keep y'all watching.
What's up? Justin here. You know, your fact checker right here. So just sit it to me. You know, I'm all my things that I say is going to be true, honest, and to the point.
Hi, I'm Jacob. I'm the youngest. Quite mad right now, but it's okay. Just know I hate your team. That's all I gotta say.
Well, pain is in a wad.
As we get started each week, we get started with our top news, and our top news this week in the sports world gotta be that Michael Parsons trade. I cannot believe that they actually let him go. I understand why he wanted to go, but I can't believe that they actually let him go. Especially the Green Bay too. Especially when they say the owner over there, he who knows not be named, hates Green Bay. So it's kind of shocking that they let him go. But I just can't believe you let your franchise man, Mr. Stat Machine, just kind of dip out of nowhere too.
I don't think that Jerry had too much say so in it because what I heard, the contract that he got now and the contract Jerry offered him is not much difference. Maybe off by some millions, but I don't think Michael Parsons even wanted to be in Dallas anymore. And because my thing is, if he really wanted to, who in the hell wants to leave Dallas, Texas, where the weather is fine, to go to freaking Green Bay, where it's snowing all the time? It's just no. Like I said, I think that Mike is one out of Dallas because it makes no sense with no state taxes either. He wanted to be gone. He wanted to be done with Jerry, to be honest. And Jerry has a history of not wanting to play his players though, but it's a new age of players these days.
Well, the way I'm kind of looking at it is like, from what they're saying is like, Jerry already had a deal made and they like talked about it, and then they send it to the agent, but like still like I don't know. He must have said something crazy behind the scenes for him to just completely drop Dallas off, because he always said that he wanted to be a lifetime Cowboy. He never wanted to play for any other team, and now he's like, I'm not. I don't even want. Even if they double the money, I won't even go. So like, it is a little weird what's going on. So I think more is happening behind the scenes and said behind the scenes than what is actually being let on.
Yeah, Jerry
Well,
tried to talk to Micah directly and leave the agent out. That's what the issue was.
Oh,
hmm
yeah, that was the big. Well, as the Philly fan here, uh, all I can say is thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Jerry. Now we didn't got to see him 2 times every single year, so we appreciate you over here in the Eagles land, especially for this Thursday coming up. We appreciate you. But to really put it in, I mean, for Jerry to try to do this backhand deal where it's just him and Micah talking over a course of days and then just thinking a handshake was going to be it with that type of money, I think Jerry lost his fastball. I think what he used to do used to work, but what he's doing now is these players are so much more advanced in their financial literacy and stuff like that that you can't sit there and just do these handshake deals anymore with these players. You have to, especially David Muguleta. Like we all know, he is the agent to get all these players this money. Like he is that guy. So as a Philly fan, I love this trade. I mean, I hate that he's still in the NFC. I don't know what Jerry's thought process to keep him in the NFC was, but as a Philly fan, I'm all happy with this one.
Also, I'm gonna go on the crazy thing and say I kind of might see Jerry's point. They're not gonna win with him on their team right now, right? They obviously need to go through a rebuilding phase. They got the picks to go through the rebuilding phase. While like I understand that the Packers are gonna have like a really good season this year now because they added Michael Parsons, but and they're gonna get like late first round picks from the trades. But I still think it's still a first round pick. I think they're going to get more value out of the picks than what they would have got out of Michael Parsons, paying him 41 million every year or something like that.
Ain't time,
I
it ain't
disagree
time to
on that.
reveal. It ain't the time to rebuild in the NFL, man. They trying to win.
Especially with you paying
Yeah.
your quarterback
Win,
and your receiver. It's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I also do feel like he's been talking about pushing out Dak as well. So I don't know.
We'll see. We'll definitely see. And there's something to keep an eye on, especially when they start talking about rebuild already. It's kind of keep an eye on the Cowboys for sure, because I feel like there's a big cultural thing going on there. So I'll be interested to watch them over the next year to kind of see how that all plays out for sure. But all right, so with the news wrapped up, we are into our college picks, and we had a crazy week one of college football that we're definitely going to dive into. But before we do that, we pick a few games every week, and we keep a running tally. So we got updated tally for this week, and actually for the week, our man Justin was over here, the winner. He was 6-1 this week with the overall standing.
Straight facts.
All that rah-rah from that.
Straight
We
facts.
still have Jacob in first place. So we got the way our predictions are
King
playing out.
Jacob.
You can see them here. Jacob's still in the top 8-4. Justin with that strong week moved to 8-4.
Oh, so he
96
tied for
went to
first.
7 and
I'm still
5.
first though.
And then sadly with me, I had a bad week. I had some hopeful predictions to go on, but they just didn't really work out for me. And so
Gotta be
I'm
quicker
sitting
than that.
here. I'm sitting here at 6 and went from second place to last. But anyway, let's kind of hop into these games because that's definitely what we want to talk to. And one thing that we got to address, because all of us very, very, very strongly thought that the Alabama Crimson Tide
Oh,
was
brother.
going to go in there and whoop FSU, and we were all
Them-
sadly mistaken.
Them boys done let me down, man. Them done let me down. Just half-assing. There ain't no hustle. Ain't no fucking heart out there, bro.
That's not Bama football.
Hold up.
It's not Bama football.
Hold
I
up.
want to cry. Look, I still want to cry. Look, I've been depressed all day.
All
All day
day.
I've been depressed.
No,
Been sick
hold
in my
up.
stomach at work. Can't focus.
Hold up. I will say something. I'm gonna say it now because I've been seeing the comments and hearing about them. You know. Let me let y'all know. I ain't no fake football fan. My team's still better. We beat ourselves. FSU still hot garbage, hot booty garbage. Okay. Let me let y'all know now. They still trash. We really beat ourselves. We didn't want to run the ball for some reason. We just thought, you know, we punched them in the mouth the first time and just said, yeah, they just gonna leave it alone the second time. Like, come on now. Like, it don't make no sense. I'm still a fan. I'm still gonna rep my team. We still going to the national championship. We're gonna win it. That's all you gotta know. That's all I gotta say.
That
Anyways.
game was really, really frustrating. Game was really frustrating. And some of the things, because I'm seeing the comments and I'm seeing the Discord and everything like that on social media, one of the questions that I have that is really bugging me is like, people are starting to blame Ty Simpson, and I don't know how y'all feel. I don't blame Ty for that game. That joker was running for his life. He was running for his life. And honestly, if we're going to be factual, that offense looked exactly like it did last year. The only difference is Jalen Milroe was athletic enough to make the plays happen. If Jalen Milroe was in that game, he runs the ball and we whoop Florida State.
I can agree.
All the hate on Jalen Milroe. Everybody's been bashing him. But if Jalen Milroe was in that game and he made the runs when Ty didn't, when Ty tried to throw it, which I'm not mad at Ty for doing that because he knows he's not the runner Milroe was. But I think if we had Milroe, the offense looked the exact same that it did last year, except for you just didn't have an athletic quarterback.
Yeah.
Man, Buddy had plenty of time where he could have stretched the play out. And like there's literally one where
You're saying stretch the play out because he was getting so much pressure on him. That's the part that last year we didn't address. This year we're not addressing. We're putting it on the quarterback. The offensive line ain't giving Buddy no time to throw.
I get that, but I'm saying there's some points where he could have ran, but he decided to throw at the last second, which caused like there's one to Ryan Williams.
That one on 4th and 7. On 4th and 7, he should have took off.
He had to clear a first down.
Yes.
He wanted to pass the ball. He could have ran that.
True.
Nobody was in sight to get him. Or I think by the time he could have ran about, but still got the first down. I think that, like you said, offensive line was the problem. But at the end of the day, he had some questionable throws too. So it's not all on the offensive line, but it's mostly on the offensive line. Yes. But Ty Simpson still had some. He's been there for 3 years. He knows the system. At this point, he should be developed.
Ryan Williams had drops.
Yep.
Ryan Williams had drops that would extended drives. A couple of those, if he catches it, The slant route that he dropped, I personally think he might have scored on. There's a whole bunch, like you could blame for people just putting it on Ty though. That's my issue. They're just putting it on Ty.
He's a quarterback. He's a quarterback. That's why. That's why. He's a quarterback.
But even with him being the quarterback, some of the throw you're talking about, one where he should have ran. I agree, he should have ran. But before he should have ran, he should have been sacked. He spun out of that and got out of the pocket where he should have been sacked. Another throw that you're one of the other throws that you're saying, he's spinning around running for his life back there. Could he have took off? Yes. But he's trying to make a play happen. Give him time to throw. And what did he do? He looked good when he had a clean pocket.
See, but this is my counter to that, Jamie, and this is what I was trying to, when we were talking off stream about this, my counterpoint to it is he was still making mistakes as if he was a freshman. Not a 5-star. He's been in the program for what, 5 years now, 4 or 5 years now. He did not come out and look at the part of that type of player who's been in the system this long. Even though we've changed coaches and they changed OCs and stuff, it doesn't look like someone who's been in college that long. It looked like someone who just got to college. That's my only problem with it. But I don't put it all on him. During the game, would I like to see an Austin Mack? Would I like to see Keelan Russell? Of course. Yes. I think a lot of fans wanted that, maybe just to give a different spark because FSU was playing so hard and so fast. Maybe we just needed a spark change to change it up. But my problem with the entire game was the first drive. We run 56 yards in rushing yards. We had 56 yards in rushing yards. Yeah. After that, by the third quarter, at one point during the game, they put up a stat. At that point, we only had 2 yards. That was the problem with the game, is you cannot abandon the run against a team that run heavy on the defense side. We need to run the ball to give the defense a break, even though the defense had their problems. Don't get it twisted. The defense was not playing to the ball at all. But what my problem is with the offense is, one, Ty looked like a freshman starter, not someone who's been in a college environment for this long, and we just abandoned the run game.
I would also say, like, that I feel like that also brought out more Ty's mistakes is because we abandoned the run game, and FSU knew that, so they knew that, so they just kept sending They kept blitzing because I'll keep blitzing because, one, the O-line is not holding them, and two, you're not going to run the ball. Like, so I don't understand.
Because why didn't we adjust? That's what I'm saying. The offense looked the exact same as last year. We made 0 adjustments. Like you said, we ran the ball. The ball was running well. Then we went away from the run. Why? Nobody knows. Then they're blitzing like crazy. Call a screen. Call a dive. Call something. All we did was keep throwing it. So you're putting it on time. But he was put in such a bad situation that what could you do? I get you saying, oh, he looked like a friend. I don't think he did. I think he looked like somebody who was getting blitzed all out. Yep. And the coach was saying, we're going to run deep, slow developing passes for somebody who's taking blitz and 7, and we're going to run this dig route. We're going to run this wheel drag across the field. You can't do that. You got to have better coaching and discipline. Honestly, and then two, even with all that being said, we were in that game. You talk about discipline. That late hit from the DN when we had this 3rd and long, that's per discipline. And Bama don't look like Bama coaching-wise, and I'm not hating on DeBoer right now because y'all know y'all weren't big fans. I was a fan of DeBoer. But right now I'm starting to question it because it's almost like he doesn't have control of his team.
They all on TikTok showing their ass and doing all the dancing and shit. All the charades. How you gonna focus? Nick Saban would have never ran this shit like this. Taking pictures on the sideline, end of the game. The TikTok would get me. I saw Ryan Leonard today dancing and shit in the locker room. I'm like, man, what y'all doing? I understand football, you want to have fun, but business is back in session, and we need to get this shit back right. True. It don't make no sense. We too distracted, and Kalen DeBoer is trying to be, I'm like I said, outside looking in, trying to be their friend. Yeah. And don't be scared to get on their ass like Nick Saban. I seen a video thing. What's that viral one? I said, come on, bro. Got a barometer up your ass if to test see if you put in the effort 50%. Come on. That's what them boys need. Them boys still 17, 18. They need direction.
Yes.
Stability. Yes. And be scared a little bit of them.
Yep.
Time to get it, but I know we can go
Anyway,
on and
James,
on
who we
about
got next?
Alabama
Who we
game.
got next, James?
Yeah, let's get off this.
We can go on and on about them.
Let's get off this, man.
Another big SEC game, we had that Texas-Ohio State game.
Yo.
And in that game, I know part of the reason my picks were bad is I picked Texas. Even though, if you know my hot take from the beginning of our first episode, I said Arch Manning was not going to live up to the hype and not.
We all said it. We all said it.
I picked Texas because I thought that game, and it did, if you think about it, was going to come down to what quarterback made the least amount of mistakes.
Yep.
That's what I thought the game was going to come to.
We said that.
I just did not think Archie was going to play that bad. And and yes, the last couple of drives he did show flashes, but that first 3 quarters,
Horrible.
throwing the ball 5 yards short to wide open guys,
Yep.
like
That boy, boo
it
boo.
was bad. It was
Bad.
bad.
Julian, I don't think was any better. Everybody's focusing on Arch because they lost, but they don't have an offense either. People are saying it's because their defense. I think they just, I don't know. They kept on going for the short routes. I feel.
They're just young.
Yeah, I feel like they're young
I think
too.
both teams have great. I feel like both teams have great defenses. But and Julian did not look great. He had a couple of good throws, but even like that touchdown throw, it was underthrown.
That dude made a crazy catch.
It was underthrown. Arch looked bad.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Arch looked bad.
Yeah.
Hey, Jacob said it. That boy gonna be the worst man.
And like I said, it goes back to my take the first podcast of what I said. I didn't think this game was going to have any good quarterback play at all, and it proved to that. Like we said, it isn't like Julian just outplayed. He just made less mistakes. That's the only difference in that game. He made less mistakes. And someone else who was shocking, just like how Ryan Williams was shocking in the Alabama game, Jeremiah Smith was shocking in his performance as well, because there were definitely some throws where I feel like if Jeremiah just hangs on to the ball, catch it, he can take it who knows where. But I give them somewhat of a, not really a pass in the way they talked about these quarterbacks coming in. Really, Arch, it's hard to give a pass with the way that they were talking about it. But my thing is like, when you have other stars also not showing up, it's like I could see where Julian was struggling, where Arch was just missing throws. So that's why I definitely give the edge to Julian in this one. But it still takes from my first take. I did not think this was going to be good quarterback play, and it turned out not to be good quarterback play.
Well, this is also his first start, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Julian's first start.
No,
Arch has started before.
No, he started last year.
He started last year.
Okay, but where did he start though? Where did he start?
Arkansas, I think.
He started for nobody games, but he also had minutes in the SEC championship and stuff like that.
And the national.
Okay, but this is his first. I feel like he's the official starter, and it's in Ohio.
Jacob, no,
you
don't get that pass.
If you said he went out there, he was slinging the ball around, and he threw a couple bad picks, I would agree with you. But having guys with nobody around them in 10 yards, and you throw it, it's a 15-yard throw, and you throw it 10 yards, and it skips to the guy. That's poor.
Or it's a 5-yard throw, and he's
no if and buts about it.
Running that crossing route, and on that crossing route, he sits there and throws it to his back shoulder when instead of just leading his guy, and that's an easy first down. If with Wingo catching that ball, it might be a touchdown. But the fact that you hit him in the back shoulder instead of just leading him some, that's where it's like, Jacob, I can't give you that.
Okay, I see y'all's point as well.
A play that me and Dad, we were watching the game together, that we brought up, the corner route he threw to the end zone, that the guy, he had a chance to catch it. But if you watch that play, Wingo was running across the middle on the slant, wide open.
Really?
And I was sitting there, I was like, why weren't you looking at, to me, in your read progressions, the slant should have been that first read and then corner. Why did you go to the corner first? Because Wingo was, and that was an easy throw walking into the touchdown. So that, I don't know, it was bad. But as of right now, my petition is looking great with freaking Arch isn't living up to the hype. So it's just crazy. But you had another big game at night, at LSU Clemson game, and that was a slugfest. It really was a slugfest. Them defenses play.
I knew it, boy. You could the battle of Death Valley, bro. It lived to the hype.
It did.
Although not the way I thought it was going to be though. Because the offenses didn't show out. I thought the offenses were going to be down.
It was defensive.
That was a true coaching clinic. The coaches coached a phenomenal game, and then the team they played really, really well. It was a
Yeah.
great game from start to end. Although I want to know what y'all thought. What did y'all think that was a touchdown? That got called back, an incomplete pass into the corner. I personally thought it was a touchdown.
I thought it was a
Caught the
touchdown.
ball,
I thought it
took
was
his
a touchdown.
down, hit the pylon, which
Yep.
automatically makes him down.
Yep.
And then all of a
Yeah.
sudden, oh no, he's down. I was like,
Yeah, I think it was a touchdown.
Yeah, because if you touch the pylon, you're
That was
down.
a touchdown.
I definitely
That
thought
was
that
a
was a touchdown.
man. They got
but
robbed.
LSU flexed their muscles and they looked really good. And that was and again, you're talking about games that are going to matter later. As much as we hate that the Bama game is in there, but games that are going to matter later. LSU, Clemson, two top teams in the
Yes.
ACC and the SEC. That's going to matter later. LSU went to their field and beat them. And again, it kind of a bad week for the SEC because Texas and Ohio State, even though it was again, all these matches were tight matches. You kind of look at it, but SEC lost it. Alabama.
Well, you say it's a bad week, and yes, the other teams did play other
bad
worse
folks,
teams.
yeah.
So I get in the concept of the two big games. Yes, the SEC didn't look good, but outside of Bama, everybody else in the SEC won this week. So it's like I get what you're saying.
Big Ten did look
It's
bad.
first
Big Ten
game.
had some bad looks.
I don't want to overreact to the SEC
Yeah.
drama that everybody's trying to stir up because it's the first weekend, and they're out of all the SEC teams, only 2 lost.
And
it
they're
ain't
not
like we
even at
didn't-
the home stadium.
And yeah, and so that's where he's like, week 4, week 5, we can have the overrated SEC conversation. But for right now, 2 teams losing, and then we beat the other 2 ACC teams. I gotta give it. I kind of just go.
I get what you're saying. I'm not saying overrated at all. I'm just saying for when it comes to the end of the year when we're having those arguments, these games were going to be brought up.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And then
we didn't
you're right.
come up with the wins. But then again, another great game. I don't know if y'all got to watch a lot of it. I know y'all at the beach at vacation. But that Virginia Tech South Carolina game.
Yeah.
Oh, we
watched.
Slugfest.
Oh yeah.
And
Yes.
Lenore Sellers. The
Hey.
league right now.
That boy is
Those
true.
last 2 drives.
Hey, so that's gonna be
That
it.
joker might be.
Yeah.
That joker might be hitting the
Something
Heisman
serious.
at the end of the year.
Yeah.
You know, they had him
Hey,
predicted
wait,
number
wait,
2
wait,
in the
nah.
NFL draft. Hey,
Pump the brakes, nah.
hey.
Pump
I'm
them
not
brakes,
pumping-
nah.
hey, Lenore Sellers is him.
Okay.
That's what
him.
true. I
He
get it to
could be
him.
Heisman.
You're right.
He
You're
could
right.
be
You're
Heisman.
right.
Did you see him?
You're right.
Wait, and you talk about a Heisman moment. You need a first down. It's 3rd and 13. You
Yeah.
get wrapped up in the backfield, dunk the route, take it to the corner. A linebacker hits you square. You dead leg him, get off of him, run down the sideline, get hit on the sideline, run through it, get the first down to essentially end the game. Talk
Yeah.
about a moment. Like I was sitting there like I was like, oh, he's hit, he's sacked. Oh no, he ain't. Oh, they got him wrapped up. Oh no, he ain't. And then he was gone.
Hey, he think about that $8 million. He got to get it back.
North Sellers going to win the
$8 million
Heisman
back.
this year.
He said, "This means more to me."
Yeah, it means
Yeah.
he got to get the $8 million back.
Yep.
But like I said, that game was a slugfest. That was slugfest, and that was a phenomenal game to watch and a great game to watch. And like we had great games. Any other games kind of stick out to y'all? We had great games. One game that stuck out to me, you know, my UAB Blazers. I was in the stands and I'm dancing like we did great, but I was ready to fight our coach. Pulled it out. It was kind of like I said it was going to be a great first half. I didn't think it was going to be a great 3 quarters where we were sitting there literally trying to survive. But you know, we got the dubs. We got the
Barely.
you know.
Barely. I got a question, Jamie.
Hey, let me just say this. Let me say this to let you know how great our team is. Our offense had the ball 9 times. They scored on 8 drives. The only drive they didn't score on, they didn't get stopped on the goal line. So you talk about great offensive production. Yeah. Do we want to talk about the defense? No. Let's not bring up the defense.
No, that's what I wanted to talk about. I literally brought up last week. Y'all got new defense. What happened to that?
They knew.
Yeah,
They knew. We got new
They knew.
defense.
Oh, okay. My bad. I didn't know because they knew. It's because they knew. Okay.
You hit a
Yeah, we
nerve,
knew.
Jacob.
We
You hit a
knew.
nerve.
But look, we fine. We fine. We gonna figure it out.
You gonna figure it out? Okay, I trust you.
We gonna blaze on, baby. We gonna be.
That quarterback is
breathing
an
that
athlete, though,
fire.
bro. That quarterback is an
Who?
athlete, man. You can't
I
stop an
know
athlete,
ASU's
bro.
quarterback.
Yeah,
No,
you can't
ASU's
stop an
quarterback.
athlete, bro.
Oh, dude,
You can't stop an
you
athlete.
got to give them their flowers, and that's what I was saying. Like, as much as it sucked that our defense looked so bad, you got to give that quarterback his flowers.
Yeah, you
When he
have
needed
to.
throw
You
the
have
ball,
to.
He put the ball on the money. When he needed to run, I mean, the first drive ran 60 yards straight up the middle. Like, that joker, straight athlete, and I truly think Alabama State is going to be a problem in the SWAC this year. And I am ready. They got some competition, but they've earned my respect, and I'm ready to watch them the rest of the year. And I'm going to keep an eye out on them.
I made that phone call to D-Bell, but DeMario.
Yeah, but no, that was definitely – it was as much as it sucked, like I said, I'm a Blazer fan. I loved it. I do support the Tide as well. That sucked. But it was a great first weekend of college football. All the big games really did live up to their hype. Like, they lived up to their hype. They were slugfest. Yes. And as much as people – and this might be a hot take today, but as much as people hate the transfer portal, I think after this weekend of games, with everybody being so evenly matched, you see why the transfer portal is actually a good thing. Because it's no more this team stacks up, this team stacks up. Everybody's got new teams. I mean, Florida State literally had, 14
new quarterback,
new starters and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. New quarterback.
Yeah.
Their entire defense was new. All that. You put in all these new pieces that they had. That doesn't happen without the transfer portal. As much as people hate the transfer portal, that's the part. And I hate the transfer portal because, I'm a fan of a mid-major. Like we talked about in the first podcast, UAB literally lost their entire defense to the transfer portal because they had a decent year. I won't say good year the year before, but they put the guys individually put up some good stuff the year before where they got tape and they went to bigger programs. So me personally, I hate the transfer portal as a mid-major fan, but I also respect the transfer portal because it evens college football. And
for them to play right off the back and allow them to play the year they get there and not sit out a year like they used to.
Yeah.
So no, it's definitely cool, But yeah, so for sure that was definitely an interesting type deal. So do y'all want to go ahead and do our college picks, or y'all want to wait to the end to do our college picks? Y'all want to go ahead and knock them out right now?
No, let's go.
Let's go ahead and knock them out. So we can, once we switch this up, we can real switch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we got to do it from the
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, like I said, we do our college picks every single week. This week we picked 7 new games to kind of go over. So obviously one of the games we picked is that College Game Day game. We got the Oklahoma versus Michigan game, which again, talk about the end of the year meaningful game. You got a Big Ten versus SEC. Mm-hmm. So this is going to be a lot. College Game Day going to be there. So me personally, I am leaning Oklahoma on this one. I kind of think the way they ended the year with a little bit of momentum, they're going to be rocking and rolling. So kind of want to hear where y'all are going with.
Well, you already know my stance. I'm SEC to the day I die, so I'm going to go Oklahoma. Are they playing in Michigan or Oklahoma?
I believe that game is in Oklahoma.
In Oklahoma? Yeah, Oklahoma all day. Michigan, their quarterback play. I don't know.
Bryce,
I didn't watch their week 1. So I think I'm going to give it to Oklahoma.
Hey, watch out for that Bryce now.
Really?
I ain't going to lie to you. I watched some of that game.
Hey, boy is a dog, bro.
Hey.
Yeah, and by the way, guys, the game is in Oklahoma. So it is in Oklahoma.
Okay.
Ooh, if I had to choose.
I did change my mind. God.
Yeah, I think I just changed my mind to. I hate to do this because I am an SEC fan. I think Michigan might pull that one out. I think Oklahoma's quarterback play is still that kind of questionable. I know they were starting to pick it up towards the end, but then with everything happening, hopefully with the receivers being healthy this season, they might could do something. But I think Michigan, with their new quarterback and with Justice Hayes, if you did not watch yesterday's game, even though they did play New Mexico, he went crazy for 3 touchdowns. So I think just athlete-wise, Michigan.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it back with you, Justin. I'm taking Michigan. I like Bryce Underwood. I love his work. That boy ball look pretty. I'm going with Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it.
I'm just saying, being in the new place, first start, it'll be interesting to see. But cool. So our next game we got our Duke versus Illinois. Me personally, I just like the Blue Devils, so I'm going with the Blue Devils on this one.
I'm following you, Jamie, again. I'm going with Duke as well.
I think Illinois can put up a good fight. It's going to be interesting to see how this game goes, but I'm going to go the Blue Devils as well, Duke.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock with the Blue Devils on this one.
Clean sweep, clean sweep.
Clean sweep.
Okay. And actually, I'm looking at the game again.
Wait, where is it played at?
It's played at Duke.
Yeah, I think
Looking at
Duke.
it again. I think I'm changing my pick. Is that okay?
That's okay.
No, be a man.
I'm going Illinois.
All right, how about this? Now from now on, you can't switch.
He's just doing that because he's trying to play catch up.
Yeah.
He's trying to catch up.
He's trying to catch up. He's trying to have some.
I don't like the clean sweep. I'm going Illinois.
All right.
I'm going Illinois.
All
And
right,
then we got
whatever.
our next SEC matchup. We got Ole Miss versus Kentucky. Early SEC play. I don't know if y'all watched any of that Kentucky game. I did, and I didn't like any of it. So I'm going Ole Miss.
I'm going Ole Miss as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the same. I'm gonna piggyback off that. I think Lane Kiffin got it Ole Miss.
Yeah, I'm rocking with Lane Kiffin and them Sharks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but hey, y'all remember last year though?
Hey, last year.
Last year they had them.
Hey,
Last year.
Last year the past, big dog.
Okay, all right. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
All right, and then we got another kind of cross division matchup. We got our Arizona State versus Mississippi State. Very interested to see that with Arizona State being that playoff team and Mississippi State still kind of on the build and trying to learn. It is in Mississippi State's down there. They got the Cowbells going hard. So
Some damn
be an interesting
cowbell,
game.
man.
Yeah, be an interesting game. But me personally, I'm still going Arizona State. I just think Mississippi State's still too much in a rebuild. They had some good games last year. I just think I'm going State here.
Well, you already know we from the ASU. ASU.
Oh yeah, ASU. If you watch their game, their quarterback's still the quarterback. He played really well yesterday, so ASU.
I'm going to Sun Devils, baby.
Clean sweep.
Clean sweep again. All right, cool. And then we got another game. We got Iowa versus Iowa State, which is to me, I think it's gonna be an interesting one. Iowa is coming back, trying to figure themselves out, and Iowa State, had that unfortunate loss at the beginning of the year. So I'm kind of ready to see how this one kind of plays out, so I'm ready to see how this one plays out and kind of see what rock and roll there. So where y'all leaning on this one?
I'll go first. I'll go with Iowa. I feel like they're still like a defensive team. I feel like their defense is gonna stop them, hold them, and they're gonna probably be a low scoring game, but they're gonna win.
Just for Ty Smith on Pat McAfee show, Iowa all the way. He's a big Iowa fan. He talks about them all the time, so I hear about them all the time. So they're fresh on my mind. So Iowa.
I think it's gonna be a pretty even matchup, but I still think that Iowa gonna come on top.
And me personally, I think Iowa State is still upset about that week 1 loss. I think they're going to prove themselves. I think they're going to come out and they're like, we had an ugly loss, but we're not going to let this derail our season. And I think Iowa State is going to get that W for this matchup. So I think that's going to be it. And then we got an HBCU matchup that we kind of wanted to shout out. We got that Mississippi Valley State and Tarleton State. Where y'all leaning on this one?
Mississippi State Valley for me. I think Mississippi State Valley got it.
Okay.
Even though Tarleton did just have a big win this weekend.
And y'all know we got.
I'm changing it to Tarleton.
I was about to say Charleston.
I'm going Tarleton. I forgot they just beat.
Ty Rawls from Wetumpka, Alabama plays.
Yeah. I forgot they just beat the Army. I'm going Tarleton. I'm changing it.
Yeah, I'm going Charleston. I feel like they're gonna ride off that high.
Yeah.
Well, you can look at it one or two ways. They can ride the high, or they could go down. But I think the way they've been playing football, their first win this year, blowout. Then they go and upset an Army team. I'm going to Tarleton State. So
yeah.
So
it's kind of hard, man.
Yeah, clean.
No, wait. I haven't said anything.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, cause I kind of want to rock with Charlie Crenshaw. That's where he went to Mississippi State Valley. I want to rock with him. And Ty Rawls, he's a young and fresh cat from Wetumpka. I want to rock with him too. But I still think Mississippi State Valley's going to pull it out this week.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 3-1.
Oh, Justin, I wanted to confirm your pick because I think you said Mississippi Valley first.
Tarleton. I changed it because I forgot about the upset. This
Hold
time.
up, wait. We just added that rule. You can't change no more.
No, we'll make it next week.
All right, next week.
And in his defense, he changed it mid-talk.
Okay.
I talked myself into it.
Look, I came to my senses, bro. Tarleton.
No.
I'm sorry.
No way.
No. Oh, I'll let you do it.
All right.
Everybody got one.
All right.
Senses, bro.
Everybody got one.
All
So
right.
you want to go Tarleton?
Yeah.
Next week.
All right.
So can we go back to games? What if I want to switch?
No,
to the
no,
back
no,
to-
no, we're not.
Okay.
No, we ain't
I
doing that.
didn't get my one switch.
We'll go back to games.
Our interesting non-Power 5 matchup. We got USF versus Florida. Which USF? They look good against Boise.
They
They
did.
look good against Boise.
I can make this very quick. Lagaway's not gonna lose to them.
That's
Florida.
yeah.
I can make it very quick.
They look really good against Boise.
It's not
But it
Lagaway.
was Boise
Yeah.
with no Ashton.
Belt
So
their
give
ass.
me Florida. Give me Florida.
ETA.
Yeah, give me Florida.
I go with y'all. I was rocking with Florida too. But can't doubt what they did.
Nah.
The boys went out there and
Hey, did you see that
I
run?
can. They played against a Boise that was overrated.
Hold
I can.
up. But did you see that run that quarterback had when it got called back?
Yeah.
You were running through them jokers. They could not tackle
He
him.
ain't playing. He ain't playing. But anyway, cool. And with us wrapping up the college week, we kind of had ruffled some feathers this past week. So we're going to start us a new segment here called
AKA Jacob.
So from the stands, what from the stands mean is if we have a take and you don't like it, we're willing to listen to you. We're willing to
Or even
reach out to the
like
stands.
it.
And, exactly. And
Yeah.
we're willing. We're reasonable people over here, minus Jacob. So we are willing to hear you out, and we're willing to consider your opinions. So we will reach out to the stands when you holler at us and take it in, and we'll make a decision on it. So we had a take on Penn State this past week, and we had somebody from the stands holler at us saying that wasn't it.
Shout out Leo.
So we reached out to them. We said, hey, send us what you want, and we'll figure it out. We eventually want to make it where we can do this live, but we ain't there yet. We're only on episode 3. So we're going to get it figured out. But here is what our man said from the stands, and I'm going to read this. Sorry if I stumbled. So he said, to start, Penn State has one of the best teams they've had technically, with 11 draft able players. A NFL scout said this is the best team in the draft. Able means. I'm reading it how it came through. If I fumbled around, I apologize. The most ever in 1 year was 10. Most ever drafted 1 year was 10. Second, Penn State has a proven QB. Love it or hate it, Drew. I have seen progression from being able to go to home games and some of the off-season practices. I've seen Drew improve. That pick against Notre Dame may look bad, but the wide receiver, Amari Evans, took a horrendous cut, leading to the advantage to the DB, Christian Gray. Now, I'll admit, Aller could have thrown it away. If you will show the clip, if able, he goes through all his reads and none are open, and he took that one. It could have been thrown away, but if Amar had took a better cut, he would have more of an advantage. The next part I will introduce is the wide receiver position at Penn State. Hasn't had a top wide receiver since Jahan Dotson or even Parker Washington, who is a solid wideout for the Jacksonville Jags. If they had the weapons at wideout, they could have won it all. If Tyler Warner and the top 2 possible running backs, but you can single out a run game and stop a tight end. If the receivers can't get the big plays, then they can't win, leading to a bad image of Drew. To get back to Drew being one of the most proven quarterbacks, similar to Nuss at LSU and Klubnik at Clemson, the difference maker about Penn State being able to make a stand this year and possibly beat Oregon and OSU is the roster difference. Of course, Ohio State still has the wide receivers, but they are lacking in QB experience. Same with Oregon. Drew has been in the big game and had close run to winning them. I've been watching Penn State since I was born. This team is one of the best I have seen. My last topic is ranking Penn State, that one of you said is a bad prediction or they don't belong. This is the highest they've been ranking since the 90s. They will be a solid and competitive team this year, even more than usual. If you guys are up to bringing guests, I would love to in-depth and talk a little bit more. And that was from, and like I said, it came from our stands. It was from our man, Leo. So, since Jacob and Justin had the hardest takes on Penn State, I would like to hear y'all's response to Leo there.
I'll go because it was my hot take that Penn State was overrated. Do I still think they're overrated? Of course. Even with everything that was said, I still, in a sense, think they're overrated. However, he did change my mind on maybe this year's team because I didn't even think of putting him in the same category as Klubnik and LSU's quarterback because he does have the experience. They do have one of the best running back groups still in this nation, easily. So with the experience that he has with going to the playoffs last year, we all have to agree they did battle with Notre Dame, and it wasn't like it was just some blowout. It was a battle. There were some errant throws that he did bring up, but I can see where he's coming from. I will say this. I think this year he has changed it for this year's team because I didn't put into the consideration their quarterback and running back room. Just didn't put into consideration. And I can agree with him. They haven't had anybody in that receiving room that just stood out. So, and their defense is very good. Their defense is always good. So, with that being said, do I still think Penn State will always be overrated at the beginning of the year? 1,000%. I still think their schedule is very easy. But he changed my mind some on Penn State this year. So, shout out Leo. You put in some good work. You changed this one's mind a little bit. Jacob?
Okay, Leo, let me hit you with some real facts. Okay, buddy? All right, let me be honest with you.
You tripping. Off the bat, you tripping.
Let me be honest with you now. So, like you said, y'all are a better team from last year. But still, at the end of the day, trash will still be trash. There's no change in that, Leo. I'm sorry to say this. If I'm trash and I get better, I'm still trash. No matter what. So even though y'all are a little bit better, still trash. Like you said, this is y'all best team since what, 1990, or the highest y'all ranked y'all been since 1990? Like, brother.
You weren't even born yet.
I wasn't even born. Yeah, hang it up, dog. Your school's over. Y'all haven't won anything. I understand Alabama has won kind of recently, but we still won within like the last 15 years, dog.
Six.
Yeah, six. I mean, like, come on. Like, we haven't even reached the double-digit mark. Like, I don't even think I know when Penn State was relevant, if we're being honest. Like, y'all never been relevant. The only reason y'all are relevant because, I don't know, people up north, they just like to brag about their schools. Like, oh, I'll give it to Michigan and Ohio State. They have won something, but y'all haven't even won. Like, make it at least to the championship. Y'all get knocked out of the semis. Like, come on. Once you make it to the championship, come hit my line again, Leo. And then we can have a real talk.
Jacob, to me, to be honest, bro, from that long paragraph that Jamie just read, it sounds like a woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I woulda, coulda, shoulda. We would have won if our quarterback didn't throw a pick. We would have won if he did cut right. We would have won if we could have had a better, come on. We would have won Alabama would have won if we had a better coach. But, what can we say? Like, we got to move on, bro.
Whole lot of ifs.
Yeah, ifs.
Head nuts, keep going uncle.
Yeah, for real.
I do give him his prop.
He did do his research. I do give him it. They are better.
And they did look good. But my only combat to that is talking about, and I do agree, they have not had a receiving core in a while. But who do you blame for that?
Franklin.
Like, who's recruiting the receivers?
Yep.
Like, bring in some dogs. Like, there's dogs out there. Bring them in. So, but I do give it. They do got a good team, and they are a team to watch. So, Leo, we going to be watching.
Also, Leo, I want to pose a question to you.
And right now, you got me and Justin leaning towards your side. You got John.
You got two of us.
Side still hating them.
You got two of us.
Leo, don't try to convert me. It will never happen. Also, Leo, I want to pose a question. If your head coach doesn't win this year, do y'all think y'all should move on as well?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I want to know, Leo.
And we are ask you that. We might reply to you. We might see if you reply to us about that. But I do have the question. If y'all don't win this year, do y'all give up on your
Does James Franklin go?
Anyway, we need to wrap up that college football because we got some excited NFL stuff. And we ain't going to dig into the nitty-gritty. We're just going to try to obviously show you where we're biased, honestly. I obviously am one of those delusional. And I say delusional because I always think my team's going to have a great year. And in the division we're in, we have a chance every year.
I mean, look at the jersey you got on. Look at the jersey.
My man Pitty here. I got the hat. I'm ready for it. Atlanta Falcons, hot take. We win the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl? Brother, you're delusional.
Hey, somebody call HR for the drug test. Call HR, bro.
Oh, we need it all.
Hey, call HR right now.
Hey, say hello to the number 8 pick again. Say hello to the number 8 pick again.
Hey, no. We win it all this year. It's our year. It's our year.
They say that for Kyle Pitts as well every year in fantasy. It ain't happening, buddy.
You heard it here first. The Falcons winning everything.
I can't give you that.
That's crazy.
I can't give you
That
that.
done got me excited thinking about my Falcons. Anyway. But yeah, we ain't gonna dig into the nitty gritty because right now it's all speculation, and the speculation is that the Falcons winning it all. But I'd like to hear what y'all excited about Week 1 of the season going into.
Well, as y'all see.
My first one.
Oh, you can go, bro. I'll let you go.
My first one, I think it's gonna be the biggest matchup of the week, probably the next 2 weeks. Lamar, Action Jackson, and the Bills.
Two subpar teams. Okay.
And what time?
The Ravens and the Bills? Oh, okay.
The Ravens,
They all right.
Come on, but the two of the best quarterbacks that we've seen the past few years.
Yeah, all right. Lamar, all right.
All right. We're not going to have Lamar disrespect.
Lamar
We
beat
won't-
the Steelers last time for the first time his whole career.
We won't have Lamar
No
disrespect.
disrespect,
Now, if we want to go against Josh
No.
Allen, sure. But we're not having Lamar
Remain-
disrespect here.
Man, bump the Ravens. The Ravens are trash.
This is Steelers fans.
Hey, Josh, one thing we don't know, who's your team?
Yeah.
Look, man.
Or do you
honestly,
not have a team? Are you one of them fans? You ain't got a team? It's okay if you are.
I just love the game, but if I had to pick, it would either be the Ravens and or the Eagles because
Come to us.
they got a lot of boys.
Come
They
to
got
us.
A lot of boys from Alabama, man.
Come
on
to
the
us.
team.
Hey,
So
Okay.
hey, all I'm gonna say is this smells like the person next to me, a bandwagon fan. He choose a team that is
No,
the best at the
we're not
time.
going to put that out there. We're not going to put that out there.
Okay, hold
We
on.
wait.
Time
Wait,
out. Pause.
Break for everybody.
Pause.
Everybody, let's put it on the record. Put it on
Pause.
the record.
Pause.
Justin over here became an Eagles
No. No. We're not putting that on the record.
The first time.
We're not putting that on the record. I, like my brother Jonathan, became a fan in the NFL when Jalen Hurts got drafted to the Eagles. I have it.
That is a lie.
I have witnesses.
That's a
I
lie.
have witnesses that have shown and told everybody that the night that Jalen Hurts got drafted, I looked at everybody and said, I am now an Eagles fan because I was a huge Jalen Hurts fan. And ever since then, I bleed green. Philadelphia world champs, best team to ever be assembled last year. Might as well say this year too, because ain't nobody stopping Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, that offensive line. The defense is nasty. We got the next Aaron Donald and Jalen Carter. Guantanamo Bay. We got Reeves Island in Guantanamo Bay. Let's just end it.
I just want the record to know he became an Eagles fan at
No,
that time. We
okay,
never
no,
heard any
you're not
of
putting
it.
that out there. You're not putting that out there.
Let's keep it between
You're not putting that out there.
Wait, let me give y'all the real story. 'cause I was there the night.
No, you
it
were not.
happened.
No, he was not. Okay, he's lying. They're
Let me
all
talk, let me
lying.
talk, let me
I
talk.
know when I didn't know because we're not putting out fake stories.
Let me
On the
talk.
first time we talked about the NFL,
You
y'all
out here
put out fake
talking, let me
stories.
talk. Let me talk.
We talked all this trash all year. We got a family group text. We talk trash. They talk trash about me because I'm a Falcons fan. They talk trash about Jacob because he's a Steelers fan. All this trash. We never heard a word. All of a sudden at the Super Bowl this past
No,
year.
no, hold on. Y'all not gonna lie on my name. You're just not gonna lie on my name.
I will give him this.
You're not gonna lie on
It
my
wasn't the
name.
last Super Bowl.
Fanship.
It wasn't the last Super Bowl. It was the Super Bowl before that with the Chiefs and the Eagles. I saw it. I was there the night it happened. I was over at the house.
Negative.
I saw them kick the ball.
Negative.
When they kicked off, he went, "I'm an Eagles fan." I heard him say it. I heard him say, "I'm an Eagles fan." Because
I am.
And look what happened. They lost right away.
I am an Eagles fan.
Because he says, "Oh, this is the first time I ever supported a team."
No. Yes.
Let's pull out the pictures with him with the Carolina Panthers with Cam Newton.
I like
back.
Cam Newton. Back in
Come
the
on.
day, I
He was
like
the
Cam
Panthers
Newton.
fan.
No,
But
Paul.
he's a team hopper. He was OKC.
No.
Now
No.
he's Lakers.
See,
He
now
was
you're going to
the Panthers. Now he's the Eagles.
Because y'all are lying on my name.
He's a team
We're lying.
hopper. He's
We're
a team
no,
hopper.
we're lying on my name. We're just not gonna lie on my name.
On the breaks. Pause. Hey, y'all two can't talk at the same time because it mutes y'all out.
Oh, okay.
But let me say this. He's a team hopper.
No.
I saw it the night of the Super Bowl.
No.
He called it. He
No.
said, "I'm an Eagles fan."
No. Because
That's all I
y'all.
got to
With his
say.
wife. We ain't heard nothing about it. We ain't heard nothing about her say nothing.
Thank you.
day of
No.
the Super Bowl,
His witness is his wife, who's also a bandwagon. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
my wife in like that?
Let's talk about
Not
that.
my wife?
Let's talk about that. Bandwagon. The whole house, his whole household bandwagon.
No.
His daughter a bandwagon. His little daughter a bandwagon.
We're not gonna talk about my family.
I'm gonna talk about family. Y'all all bandwagons over there. They all have no loyalty in
You're
their
not
heart.
gonna talk about my family, but we're not bandwagoners. You're just not gonna talk about my family.
I call them the bandwagon household. That's what I call them.
You're just not gonna talk about my family. They just not gonna happen.
I can straight up say I'm not a bandwagoner because I've been an Atlanta fan since Michael Vick.
I've been
a Steelers fan since this jersey.
I have been an Eagles fan since Jalen Hurts has been drafted. I won't lie and tell y'all I'm an Eagles fan for 20 plus years. I'm an Eagles fan ever since they drafted Jalen Hurts in the second round. That's all I got to say.
Anyway. All right, Jacob, you got your jersey on, Mr. CTE himself. That's where y'all know what kind of headspace this man's in. But anyway,
You already know the Steelers going to the Super Bowl. We got Aaron Rodgers. We got DK. We got Joey Porter Jr. Bro, our D. Hold up. Can we actually talk about our D line?
No.
It actually might be better than the Eagles.
No.
We got T.J. Watt, Cam Hayward, Hammond that we got in our rookie. Oh my God, looking disgusting. Alex Highsmith, Jack Sawyer, Joey Porter Jr., Darius Slay. What's his name? I can't think of his name right now.
Hey, pause. We could go ahead and cut this right here. Y'all gonna go 9-8. You're gonna be a first round playoff loss again. Let's just go ahead and we don't have to go through the whole spiel. Y'all 9-8 playoff first round. That's it. It's done for. That's all y'all gonna be.
You know what's also done for? Saquon's knee this season. That's all I got to say. All right, we can move on.
anyway, so look. As y'all can see, we excited about the season. We don't want to speculate and dig too much before we got some live action. So look, let's just wrap this up before we get too heated. There's about to be a fight over there. Let's just wrap it up. Let's just go through our picks for week 1 and let's see what everybody thinks.
Okay.
We're gonna do these kind of rapid fire and everything like that. And so we'll do these rapid fire. Let's start with the first one with the Cowboys and the Smeagol's Thursday night football.
You're not going to disrespect the world champions right now. We're just not going to do that. Put respect. It is the L Cowboys, the worst team franchise in the entire league, the Cowboys, versus the world champion Philadelphia Eagles. There you go. I just had to fix it.
Cowboys and the Smeagol's. Who y'all got?
Okay, I'll go first because you already know my answer going to be. It's going to be the Mickey Mouse Smeagol's over there with that Mickey Mouse ring. I'm gonna go Smeagol's because I don't know. That was just look rough up right now.
Okay. I guess we don't have to ask Justin who he's going with.
Yeah, I mean.
If y'all wanted me to save it to the end, we could. But this would be my only long answer. It's fly, Eagles fly, baby. All the way, we're back champ. I'm calling it right now.
That boy out a rabbit dog.
All right, who you got, Jonathan?
I got the Eagles.
All right. So we got the Eagles across the board on that one. Then we go to the Chiefs and the Chargers on that Friday night matchup. I think that's actually going to be a good matchup, but I'm gonna roll with the Chiefs on that one.
Okay. I'm gonna give it to the Chiefs. I think their defense is gonna really help them out, and they also got Rasheed Rice back, so I feel confident in the Chiefs.
Are they playing Arrowhead?
Suspended for 6 games.
Wait, is Rasheed Rice
suspended.
suspended?
He's suspended 6 games.
Bro.
For what?
For what happened in the off season with him in that wreck and flying 100 and some odd miles an hour.
Oh,
Are they
never
playing
mind.
Arrowhead?
I still go with the Chiefs. I still go with the Chiefs.
I'm going with the Chargers.
I'm gonna be with my brother John. I'm going with the Chargers. I think the Chargers got it.
Okay, perfect. Then we got the Dolphins and the Colts. Where y'all at?
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
I'm thinking. I'm going Dolphins. Colts don't got a quarterback.
I'm going Dolphins as well for the same reasons that my man just said. The Colts ain't got no quarterback. Then we got the Jets and the Steelers.
Ooh, Jets. Confident.
You sure?
Confident.
You know what? I'm gonna let it slide. You already know Steelers. I mean, Justin Fields was a reject from the Steelers, so I mean, he ain't gonna do nothing.
I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Steelers too.
Okay. One,
All right, and then we got the Panthers and the Jaguars.
Ooh, give me the Panthers. I like Bryce Young, Xavier Leggett. I feel like they added some pieces around him.
I go Panthers as well. Panthers.
Fuck. I'm gonna go Panthers.
And I'm going with the Jags.
Ooh, Travis.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a good showing. Then we got, kind of y'all's home team out there and being in Arizona. We got the Cardinals and the Saints. What y'all think?
Oh, Cardinals. Saints suck.
Cardinals. I feel like it's Kyle Murray's proven year. Cardinals.
Cardinals. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to Cardinals.
Oh my God! I know we're watching something, but an insane play with Notre Dame Miami just happened. An insane interception just happened. Sorry, go back.
Right, he jumped with it twice. It went up in the air twice, and he came down with it. I don't know how.
I'm going.
All right, we're going Giants Commanders.
Oh, easy, Commanders. Easy.
Commanders.
Give me the Giants. I think their defense is insane, and their offense is gonna be good.
Okay.
I'm going Commanders on that one. All right, then we got the Bucks and the Falcons. Y'all already know what I'm doing because what the Falcons do, they rise up, baby, and the Falcons gonna get this dub. So, do I need to just write S for everybody on this one?
No, because they're gonna rise up, and then that cannonball from the Bucks prior trip is gonna shoot it out there. So Bucks all the way.
yeah. Give me the Bucks. Y'all never look good the first season. I mean, the first game. Never.
Thank y'all for giving me a 1-point head lead.
Wait, where are y'all playing? Are y'all playing at Atlanta?
Yeah, we at home, baby.
Actually, y'all don't have no right tackle. Give me the Bucks. Y'all have no right tackle.
Anyway, we got the Bengals and the Browns.
I'm going the Bucks.
Give me the Bengals. Oh, no. Yeah, give me the Bengals.
Bengals.
Bengals for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Bengals
This
for
is
sure.
an easy one, Bengals. We got the Raiders and the Patriots. Where y'all at?
Patriots.
Ooh. I go
Patriots.
Raiders.
I go Raiders. I'm on with John. I'm with Raiders.
I'm going Raiders.
I'm going
Geno
Raiders
Smith,
on this one, too.
Jacoby Myers. I'm going Raiders.
Yeah, Raiders.
With Pete Carroll.
All right, then we got 49ers and Seahawks.
49ers for me.
49ers. Seahawks lost too much.
Give me Seahawks. Yeah. I think Jalen Monroe. Yeah, Seahawks.
He ain't even started.
Yeah, but they're talking about packages for him.
We got Titans Broncos.
Broncos, easy.
Broncos.
Give me Broncos, Jamie.
Yeah, give me the Broncos on that one. And we got a couple more. We got 4 more. Lions and Packers. That's going to be an interesting one. I'm going with the Lions on this one.
Packers. I think they just got the momentum.
Are they in the Packers?
Packers.
They are playing in Green Bay.
Packers.
All right, 2-2. All right, and then we got the Texans and Rams.
Texans. I'm going Texans.
Texans.
I'm going Rams. Rams.
Was
It-
some serious.
Is his back okay?
Yeah, he's back person.
Hmm.
Yeah, Stafford's back.
I'm going Texans.
Yeah, give me Texans.
3-1.
And then, big matchup, Ravens-Bills.
I think it's going to be the same thing that last year. I think they can't stop that run. Ravens.
Yeah, I got Ravens.
Yeah, I got the Ravens on this one.
Yeah, Ravens.
Call Action Jackson.
Because even though I like Lamar, I'm going with the Bills on this one. I'm going with the Bills. I think they had a good camp with Hard Knocks and stuff. I'm going with the Bills on this one.
We're gonna see right now. You got
Yeah. And then we got that Vikings-Bears matchup. What y'all thinking?
Ooh, that is a good one.
Oh no, the Vikings got too many injuries and too many suspensions. Give me the Bears.
Give me the Bears. I think McCarthy's first start's not going to be good.
Yeah, Bears.
who's Bears quarterback?
Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams.
Who's Bears?
Okay.
I'm going Bears too. I think they look real good. So that wraps up week 1. We'll see how we do with our NFL picks, but I think it's going to be an exciting week, and I'm ready to kind of dig into it more when we have a little bit more to talk about. I feel like the NFL is just easy to get into the weeds with the trades and this and this and this. I just rather talk about action. Which is cool.
Yep.
So,
I agree.
we'll talk a little bit more about them next week, but I think right now it's the end of our podcast, and I leave every end of our podcast to kind of, do you have any takes, kind of where you want to go, anything you want to leave with? And I'll leave it up to Mr. Johnny Sachs first. You got anything you need to get off your chest right now?
I'm just gonna send a prayer up for the University of Alabama football team. That's all I gotta say.
All right. Cool. We sent that prayer up. All right, next. Jacob, got anything you need to say, my man?
FSU sucks. Penn State sucks. Leo, just give up on that team. Alabama's going to bounce back. It's just it's a minor setback for a major comeback. We're going to come back. We're going to win. We're going to go undefeated. Go to the ship. Win the ship. Steelers going to the Super Bowl. Going to win the ball. And that's all it's going to be.
Know why Antonio Brown's your favorite player?
Yep.
Next.
All right. Like everybody has said, prayers up for Bama. I think maybe we just came out a little flat. I think they're gonna bounce back. I think we'll have a great season. Some real talk right here. Jalen Hurts MVP season coming in hot. Fly Eagles fly. Y'all gonna see on Thursday that ass whooping we give Dallas. It's gonna be legendary. So fly Eagles fly, baby. Bruh.
And vote for
With
Pedro.
that being said, I just want to leave it with it's Kyle Pitts year.
Okay, buddy. It was his year last year and the year before.
Bijan
Man,
Robinson is that dude.
I tell you
And
what,
Michael
with
Penix
HR,
is about to have a great first year as a complete starter. Maybe even a MVP type season.
Okay.
Okay, now you're delusional for real.
Man, Bijan Robinson. But I put it here, guaranteed.
This is Aaron Rodgers' Hall of Fame year.
Does he even need to be in the Hall of
Oh
Fame?
my God.
Hall of Fame year.
Anyway,
Doesn't even need to
with
be in the
that
Hall of Fame.
craziness, let's end the podcast. Like I said, we are the 4J podcast. We're 4 brothers with 4 voices, endless takes, and pure comedy. And somebody on our team obviously has CTE. But anyway, we're gonna give it a wrap. I appreciate y'all if y'all made it to
Thank
the
you.
end, and we'll holler at y'all next week.